best, number one and nothing less. Lead me to my destiny. I have waited patiently. I have vision, oh I believe. I know I can count on me. So stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions.
Stand up for the champions.
Stand up
If you're a Copite, we are standing up for you.
for the champions.
Up Liverpool.
Stand up
If you're a Chelsea fan, Ogade, go sit down somewhere.
for the champions.
No be every time when I go they win. When I don't win Champions League, I make Liverpool collect this one. Up Liverpool. Up the Copite. If you're a Liverpool fan, you are a Copite.
Just who wants it most.
Don't mind me, Ogade.
Just life.
Good afternoon to everybody, both Chelsea, Arsenal, everyone under the sound of my voice. And thanks for joining me on the program. We call it Sports 360 here at Ultimate FM. Don't forget, my name still remains Aaron Zevenaishu. I don't understand, Dr. Crack, waiting to happen. This morning you called me the president of Russia. Have you seen me bombing any country? Don't mind us, Oga. Then I say they joke for this studio. You know, say they say all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. My name still remains Aaron Zevenaishu. The small body, big engine. Oh, Fakonga. Small body, big engine.
When I
The heke master. The sports evangelist. The only referee when no they use ways to the officiate games. Oga, they see my bell. Na bell I dey use o. So for all Copite, all Liverpool fans, I celebrate with you today. E no dey easy o.
fall down
It took them 120 minutes
myself
and it took them into the extra
for the champions.
15th, and after that it went into penalty. They talk say that penalty wey Kepa Arrizabalaga play, they say the ball say e dey for Sabo here. But did you watch that game? Oga balloon the ball comot for stadium o. Don't mind me today I'm not flying solo. Like the person that has always promised to be here, Emmanuel Awonisi. He's here. In fact, he's speechless. Emmanuel.
I'm so speechless. Like Kepa actually played. He's actually a very good keeper when he comes.
Yeah, you know when Mendy traveled for AFCON, he was the person that was in the sticks for.
Well.
Yeah.
But he actually I'm not disputing the fact that he's actually a penalty saver, so very good. But Mendy saved, like people were like Mendy can save. He performed so well. He saved clear chances
Twice.
two possible goal chances, and it's so marvelous for
Now Kepa has turned from hero to villain.
And the thing is, they actually used them Kepa to cover up Mount's miss, because Mount missed two great chances. So Kepa actually got to cover up for Mount, because the blame now is on Kepa.
That was why I said from hero to villain. Okay, we are going to come back to this.
Stand up
We are going to talk about Chelsea and Liverpool in a bit, but let us start with MPFL, because they say that charity they say begins at home.
for the champions, for the champions. Stand up.
Now looking at week 15 results, Dakata FC won their game at home against Lobby Stars by 2-1, and Heartland of Owerri, Ibila say that salary, Ibila say they don't pay them more. That is why they are now winning games. Emmanuel, you are laughing. Ibila say they don't pay them. That's why in their game.
The motivation comes.
Yes. You know, they say a hungry man is an angry man.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, Heartland won their game by 1-0 against Eimba, which is the Eastern Derby. Now, Rivers United won their game at home by 2-1 against Nasarawa United. And Remo Stars, they are back to winning ways after losing 3 straight matches. Remo Stars. They won their game against Katsina United at home here in Ikene. Now, Enugu Rangers played a 0-0 draw against Kano Pillars. Abia Warriors won their game by 2-1 against Shooting Stars. Shooting Stars that has been shooting a lot of teams down. Now they have been shut down by Abia Warriors. MFM won their game at home by 1-0, and Wiki Torres won their game at home too to Gombe United by 1-0. Kwara United won their game at home by 1-0 here. And Plateau United won their game at home by 3-0. Now, there's this syndrome in the Nigerian Professional Football League that I chose to call it the Nigerian Katakata League because there's no professional football league. Now, my issue is this: why do we always have away winning in the MPFL? You can never see. No. Why do we always have a home winning?
Okay, home winning.
You cannot see an away win. Why?
Wow.
You can even see like 1 or 2 away wins.
I'll actually say this is Nigeria. That's number one. Maybe you fight for your territory. You want to give it all your best, but I can see maybe referee are always at the side of
that being partial
being
somehow.
Partial. Yeah, that's why we see. We're not actually not going to say about Nigeria alone.
Yeah.
Let's just put it to Africa. Africa referee are not actually being officiating in FIFA and other European competitions.
Yeah.
So let us start to tackle all these things that we are actually saying that they are normal things when home win regular. We cannot say home are not going to win.
Yeah,
but we can say.
But they are giving too much advantage to
advantage
the home
inside.
people that are home. Now
Inside.
imagine I've seen in most cases where maybe let me take Kano Pillars for example. Maybe Kano Pillars went away to Dakata FC to play a match, and maybe Kano Pillars won because they are away. You see the fans fighting them, destroying their buses. We don't see these things happen in England. We don't see it happening in Italy. It's happening in Germany. We should accept that our team are not good on the night. We should accept that yes, we lost. That is the fun of the game. That is the fun of it because you can't continue to win. No, it doesn't work like that. Win some, lose some, and draw some. That is the fun of the game. So if yes all the time, then the fun is no longer there. I like the question that you asked how have we seen an African referee officiating in FIFA, maybe organize the tournament, maybe in the European. Now that question is very nice because since I was born, I've not seen a black referee in the World Cup.
No.
Since I was born, I have not seen a black referee in the Premier League.
No.
I have not seen a black referee in the German Bundesliga, Spanish La Liga, Italian Serie A, France Ligue 1. I have not seen a black referee. I'm not saying let the black referee come from Africa, but at least let it be maybe an African American. You understand? But I've not seen. So maybe let me stop here.
For the champions, stand up.
Now let us quickly take a look at week 16 fixtures for MPFL. Enyimba we welcome Emo Stars on Wednesday, 2nd of March 2022. Katsina United against Dakada. Nasarawa United against Kwara United. Gombe United against Abia Warriors. Shooting Stars against Enugu Rangers. They would like to win their next match because they lost their previous match. That Shooting Stars against Enugu Rangers. Sunshine Stars against Heartland. Heartland is going away to Sunshine Stars. Niger Tornadoes against MFM. Akwa United against Wiki Tourists and Lobby Stars against Plateau United.
Make way for me, so stand up for the
Now let us quickly look at some key positions in the Nigerian MPFL table. We have Rivers United, they are still leading with 32 points, and Plateau United are second with 31 points. Remo Stars are third with 26 points, and Enugu Rangers are fourth with 24 points. Now, with that win, Heartland has moved out of the relegation zone. They are now on the 17th position with 16. And the people that are going to be relegated, that is potential. They are going to be potentially relegated if they don't fight relegations. Now we are looking at Dakada FC, Katsina United, and MFM, who are 20th, 19th, and 18th on the log. Moving on, let's take a look at the game that happened in the German Bundesliga. Hoffenheim won their game at home by 2-1 against VfB Stuttgart. And Clermont-Foot, Frankfurt won they drew their game by 1-1 against Cologne, FC Cologne. And SC Freiburg won their game against Hertha Berlin by 3-0. Bayer Leverkusen won their game by 3-0 against Arminia. Borussia Mönchengladbach won. They played a 2-2 draw against Wolfsburg. Union Berlin won their game by 3-1 against Mainz. Mainz also had a red card in that game. Bayern Munich, after playing 1-1 in the Champions League, we thought that they were going to use that anger, to maybe destroy Eintracht Frankfurt, but miraculously they grinded out the result. This is not the result that we used to know Bayern Munich. We used to know those 7 goals, but in the 9 minutes they scored that only goal that gave them all 3 points away from home against Eintracht Frankfurt. What do you make of that game?
Bayern are at a big side in what
We expected them to do more.
them to do more, but I would say they have been struggling in the German league. They lost 4-0 to a small side club, and that we're
Nantes.
like, why is Bayern, what is wrong with Bayern? And we hope they come out stronger. The Champions League is a game they can use to prove their worth. So they got
VfL Bochum lost at home to RB Leipzig. This time I want to talk about Dortmund. I don't know. Dortmund, people always say that no Haaland, no Dortmund. Now Dortmund drew 1-1 against Augsburg away from home. Now the match is coming up in the German Bundesliga. Arminia is going to take on Augsburg. Wolfsburg against Union Berlin. VfL Bochum against Clermont-Foot. And Hertha Berlin against Eintracht Frankfurt. Bayern Munich against Bayer Leverkusen. That's the Bayern derby. Now RB Leipzig against SC Freiburg. VfB Stuttgart against Mönchengladbach. Mainz against Dortmund. Hoffenheim. We are going to go on a quick commercial break. When we come back, Ogade, we continue with the show. Don't go nowhere. This is Sports 360 with Arinze Venasius, and I still have my man here, Emmanuel Awonusi. Stay tuned. We are going to be right back. Don't go nowhere.
One day, come on, leave this radio for me now. I enjoy this Vio radio.
Hey, gida leave him for me for Vio radio. Haji ko na gode.
Hello, give me the full volume of this FM. I'm enjoying this Vio radio.
Yes. It's VO Resort and Event Center. Do you need some time away from the hustle and bustle of the city to relax, kick back, and have some fun? Time off with family, friends, and that special someone. You have an event and need a beautiful, accommodating space to host your guests? Look no further. VO Resort and Event Center has got your back. With our 1,000-seater hall, restaurant and bar, poolside, gym, tennis courts, golf course, VIP space, kids play courts, alluring bedrooms, and a serene environment to capital up, nothing is left uncovered. VO Resort and Event Center is located at kilometer 36 Ishara, Agoiwoye Road, Ishara Remo, Ogun State. Telephone 081-687-09103, 090-416-26640, and 091-374-23830. With VO Resort and Event Center, you've made the right choice.
You're listening to The Planet. The radio station you can't live without. This is your radio. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are in too.
Vio radio.
Vio Radio.
Vio Radio.
Vio radio.
Vio Radio FM. We are the best.
Welcome from that commercial break. Don't forget, this is still Ultimate FM, and this is Sports 360 with Arinze Venasius and my man Emmanuel Awonusi. We are still here. Yes, we are still here giving you the best of sports analysis. Don't forget, you can join me every Mondays and Fridays by 2 p.m. immediately after your lunch show, so that we can talk about sports. Anything called sports, we are going to talk about it here. You can leave your comments on our Facebook page at Ultimate FM. Make your voice heard. Liverpool fans, come and celebrate. Come and celebrate on our page. Let us hear your voice. How do you feel after winning your record-breaking Carabao Cup final? Moving on, let's talk about the Italians here. Where a lot of teams screen here. A lot of teams they follow our hands, and a lot of teams they broke or their top people's feel. And if you want to gamble, gamble responsibly. No go use your school fees go play gamble or your house rent. My hand no dey. Moving on. Inter Milan. Okay, let's start with AC Milan. Yeah, AC Milan had the opportunity to extend their lead on the Serie A. Played the 1-1 draw against Udinese. Genoa played the 1-1 draw against Inter Milan. These two teams, Inter and AC Milan, you see two teams sharing one stadium. They matter the entire person. Now, we have a lot of draws in the Italian Serie A. A lot of draws. Now, Salernitana played the 1-1 draw against Bologna, and surprisingly, Vlahovic scored 2 goals to hand Juventus all maximum 3 points against Empoli. Now, Sassuolo won their game by 2-1 against Fiorentina, and Torino lost at home to Cagliari by 2-1. Verona won their game at home against Venezia by 3-1, and AS Roma, after in the extra time, they won that game with penalty by 1-0 against Spezia. Now Lazio, they grinded out. Okay, Napoli rather, they grinded out their result against Lazio by winning that game by 2-1, and that win made sure that they are being catapulted. Boom. You understand? Did you hear that sound? Boom, to the top of the Italian Serie A. They are now first with AC Milan is on 24 goals, and the Inter Milan and the Napoli is on 30 goals. So that is why they are at the top. Our own Victor Osimhen clinching the Italian Serie A. Your guess is as good as mine. Now, coming up today by 8:50 p.m., Atalanta is going to play Sampdoria. Now, let's start with AC Milan and Genoa. AC Milan had the opportunity to enter into that first position after AC Milan drew 1-1 with Udinese, but they flopped.
AC Milan, they have a lot of quality. I can say Ibrahimovic. I would like to say he should not actually should not be given that kind of lot of chances. He should have someone that is old, is 39. And
but he always come out to say that he has been the one pushing.
He's always here. They're always saying it everywhere. He's the one actually.
He said he's doing the work of a manager and the player, but he's only collecting the salary of a player.
He's not that man. He calls himself a lion.
Yes.
He should have actually taken a lot of time to play a kind of comfortable game with AC Milan. So I can't really say about AC Milan, but they have a lot of quality in the team.
Enter Genoa.
Inter Milan also, I can say, do they actually need Lukaku back? Do they need Lukaku back in the team? Or let me say, wait, because they played 0-0 draw.
Yeah, against Genoa.
Sanchez has been used by Arsenal. When he came back to Man U, the performance was not there, and now in Inter Milan, I can say he's coming on and also coming off at the same time. So Inter Milan also, I can't really say much about that, but they should have won the game. The tension was for them to win, for them to clinch the top of the table.
They failed. Now, looking at Juventus, it's like they have their main man in Vlahovic, Dusan Vlahovic, because he scored the 2 goals that make sure that they were handed the all maximum 3 points. They were playing a 2-2 draw before Vlahovic scored that winning goal for them. It ended 3-2 in favor of Juventus. So do you think that Juventus have the main man that they have always wanted? Because Ronaldo came, he didn't do, because their main target we know is the Champions League. Yeah, but do you see Vlahovic? Now let's not talk about the league itself. Do you see Vlahovic maybe taking Juventus at least to the semi-finals of the Champions League?
They have Dybala also. So I can say the opportunity for the new striker to perform was not actually there when they had Morata. I think they still have Morata. On loan from Atletico. When they had Ronaldo. Ronaldo was actually the one starting, always pushing the team, scoring goals. And now it's off. They have to have a permanent replacement. They have to have somebody that they are supposed to depend on him that will give us. You should take them to the semi-final.
Okay. Now let us quickly look at the Italian Serie A table, where we have the Serie A table did not change much. The only change there is that Napoli from 4th or from 3rd now they are in the first position with 57 points. The same position with AC Milan, but on goal difference. AC Milan is on 24 points, on 24 goals with 57 points, while Napoli are on 30 points with 57, on 30 goals with 57 points, 33 goals with 55 points. Then Juventus are fourth with 16 goals and 50 points. Let's quickly take a look at the France Ligue 1, where Montpellier played they lost at home. Rather, they lost at home by 4 goals to 2 against Rennes, and Strasbourg played a lots of red cards. Lots of red cards. Bila said that they share red card for this France Ligue 1. Strasbourg played 0-0 draw against Nice, and PSG, surprisingly, they win that game by 3 goals to 1. Mbappe scoring the 2 goals. Mbappe is always carrying PSG on his shoulders. Mbappe. Where we have somebody like Neymar and Messi, they are not performing. It is left for Mbappe to say, don't worry, I'll make sure that I push you guys to the front. Now, Monaco played, they lost at home to Reims by 2 goals to 1, and Metz played the 0-0 draw against Nantes, and Clermont Foot played the 1-1 draw against Bordeaux. Brest played, they lost at home to Lorient by 1 goal to 0. Angers lost at home to Lens by 2 goals to 1. And Troyes played the 1-1 draw against Marseille, and Lyon lost at home to Lille. Lille that is playing hot and cold. They finally won this game by 1 goal to 0. Now let's talk about PSG. Why is PSG always conceding goals? Why do they like conceding goals? Especially they like conceding first.
They have Sergio Ramos, one of the top defender in the world. But
He's injured.
The main reason why Real Madrid sold him, because of his injury issue.
Yes.
They sold him.
Age is catching up with
him. So they have the defenders they have. I think they have top defenders at least for PSG, top football club. So Messi performed. I think he had 1 assist. And he created chances to one of Mbappe's goal. So they are conceding. Maybe their keeper. They have Donnarumma, and they still have Navas.
Yes.
So they have
but they prefer starting Navas.
Starting Navas. And Donnarumma, I'm like, what is the main reason why they signed him? Because he's a very top goalkeeper with his height and his ability to. But at least they concede goals and they won. So it's actually a good 3 points for them.
Yes. What matters? What actually matters is just get the 3 points. It doesn't matter whether you know why they like keeping clean sheets for the keeper to at least win the golden glove. Yeah, exactly. Now before we talk about the Premier League, let us go on a quick commercial break. When we come back, Ogade, don't touch that there. When we come back, we'll talk about the Premier League. Don't go nowhere.
One day, come on, leave this radio for me now. I enjoy this view radio.
Leave him for me for view radio. Like me, I enjoy them for me. Haji go na godi.
Hello. Give me the full volume of this FM. I'm enjoying this view radio.
Yes. It's VO Resort and Event Center. Do you need some time away from the hustle and bustle of the city to relax, kick back, and have some fun? Time off with family, friends, and that special someone. You have an event and need a beautiful, accommodating space to host your guests? Look no further. VO Resort and Event Center has got your back. With our 1,000-seater hall, restaurant and bar, poolside, gym, tennis courts, golf course, VIP space, kids play courts, alluring bedrooms, and a serene environment to cap it all up. Nothing is left uncovered. VO Resort and Event Center is located at kilometer 36 Ishara, Agoiwoye Road, Ishara Remo, Ogun State. Telephone 081-687-09103, 090-416-26640, and 091-374-23830. With VO Resort and Event Center, you've made the right choice.
I was built to be the best, number one and nothing less. Lead me to my destiny. I have waited patiently. I have vision, though I believe. I know I can count on me. So stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions.
Welcome back from that commercial break. Before we talk about the Premier League, let me first of all tell you that Leeds has finally sacked Marcelo Bielsa, the coach that brought them back to the Premier League. Now let us look at what their club chairman has to say. His club chairman, his name is Radrizani. You see all these people that has money, their name will make you bite your tongue. Now he said, according to him, he said this has been the toughest decision I have made during my tenure at Leeds United. Taking into account all the success Marcelo has had at the club, said Radrizani. With Marcelo, he continues with Marcelo as our head coach. We had 3 incredible campaigns and the good times returned to Elland Road. He changed the culture of the club and brought a winning mentality to us all. However, I have to act in the best interest of the club, and I believe a change is required now in order to secure our Premier League status. Recent results and performances have not met our expectations. We find ourselves in a precarious league position, and I feel now is the right time to bring in a new head coach in order to have an impact in the decisive stage of the season. Naturally, myself, along with everyone else at the club, would like to thank Marcelo for his efforts and achievements, and we wish him very best for the future. Oga, this one na grandma. They don't sack am be said, they don't sack am.
And when I fall down.
Do you know that Marcelo Bielsa is the only Premier League coach that does not sit down on the dugout? If I must, he doesn't sit on the dugout. He sits just right in front of the field. Now Bielsa leaves Elland Road with a record 81 wins, 30 draws, and 59 matches in charge. And their time delivered the championship title in 2019-2020 season to take Leeds back into the Premier League and earn more widespread praise after guiding the club to 9th place Premier League finish the following season. The Whites have been far less consistent this time. They have been less consistent this time, though, to keep personnel such as Patrick Bamford, Liam Cooper, and Calvin Phillips has left them short on quality. What do you think about Leeds sacking Bielsa? Do you think they are in the right direction by sacking Bielsa, or do you think the Leeds, or do you think they shouldn't have done it at all?
Let me go through the fans that I read on social media. Okay. Most of them are not happy. He was sacked. They are giving him praise, saying this is not the best decision. This is not what they should have done. And Bielsa is saying they should have provided him a better a compliment right back for Philip, because when Philip got injured, there was no person to play that right back. I said that's the major thing. The right back he did not have. They could not provide a right back that's going to accompany Philip if he's injured. And Bamford, the very intelligent striker that just got injured and leaving all the whole work to Daniel James. Daniel James is actually trying his best, giving out his best. But I think they made a very right decision, but at the same time, it's something they should not have done. Most people are saying they are ingrate. They did not do it as they should have done it. He's so precious to the club. He made a lot of things for the club. But
in recent times, clubs don't actually look at you for what you have done for the club. They only do things for the interest of themselves and for the club and for the fans. Because if you try to look at it in that aspect, you understand, of maybe being on that, they shouldn't have sacked Frank Lampard. Because Frank Lampard gave almost all his career to Chelsea. Because when he was hired, he was as if he was going to Chelsea to another glory days. But at the latter end, we saw him flopping, losing games, losing a lot of finals. That was why Chelsea had to let him go. Now, the same thing has happened to Marcelo Bielsa. So, wow, we shall wish him all the future. Now, let's move on. Southampton won their game against Norwich by 2 goals to nil. Leeds lost at home. That was why Bielsa was sacked. They lost at home against Tottenham by 4 goals to nil. And Newcastle, surprisingly, Newcastle are out of the relegation zone. Newcastle are on the 14th. Yes, Newcastle are 14th with 25 points. So Newcastle are finally out of. People gave them no chance.
With Teman Brentford.
Yes, and a lot of people have also written them off. They have written them off, never make it out of that relegation waters, but they found their way back.
Yeah, they had to do it because they are the richest club in the world right now, and they had to make sure that.
Imagine the richest club in the whole world playing in the championship.
The championship, yeah. So that's the
have
first
been
mentality.
an embarrassment.
Yeah, they had to make sure that move upwards to save themselves. Then they can now re-strategize the team, bring the team up, and sign fresh players, fresh ideas. And also, I give kudos to Eriksen for coming in also.
Yes,
for Brentford, coming in after.
Moving on, we saw another game. Crystal Palace played the 1-1 draw against Burnley. Now, this one concerns Emmanuel. Man U. What is happening to Man U? And I'll say kudos to Watford for that impressive defense. In fact, Watford did not come to that game to win.
They didn't come.
If you watch that game, they didn't come. They just came to defend.
They came to defend.
They came for just 1 point. They said 1 point is okay.
It's okay.
Now, as a Man U fan, how do you feel knowing that your top 4 hopes is now shattered? Because Arsenal still have, I think, 2 or 3 games at hand, and if they two, in fact, Arsenal fans are now saying that they don't even have their eyes on Man U again. They said they don't have any business. They have their eyes on Chelsea's position. So now let's talk about, as a Man U fan, how did you feel when you drew that game?
Cristiano Ronaldo eating the crossbar, and Fernandes also missing 2 clear goal opportunity. It was actually as if the ball was coming right to. So she just enter, score. We just need a goal, and they were just wasteful in front of goal. Elanga had the chance. We had Rashford in, Sancho in, Elanga, Ronaldo, all of them at the front, like, play, just score, just the ball in the net. We don't want to know how you're going to do it. Some
people said Man U players left their scoring booth in their hotel. It was so. Man U. I don't know when your problems are going to be over, sir, but a lot of people are saying that you are having family issues, so maybe you should settle your family issues before you come to the Premier League.
Exactly.
To come and play. Brighton lost at home against Aston Villa by 2-0, and Man City surprisingly won 1-0. I thought they were going to kill Everton, but it was just one win against Everton at home. Now Chelsea's match against Leicester City was postponed because of their engagement in the Carabao Cup final. Now West Ham won Wolves by 1-0, and West Ham are also giving Arsenal problems because West Ham are Arsenal players and also Arsenal fans. Now let us take a look at the Premier League table, where we have Man City is still leading with 66 points. With 27, they have played 27 games. Liverpool on 26 games with 60 points. Chelsea 50 points, they are third. Man U, they are temporarily there. It's not as if they are there. They are temporarily there with 47 points. West Ham with 45 points. Same points with Arsenal 45 points, but on goal difference. Now let us finally talk about Bayern.
Here we go.
Now Chelsea has lost that game, that penalty that Arrizabalaga played. I think that ball is still there for Sabo.
He did Ukraine.
Okay, he ballooned the ball. Go Ukraine. Okay. No be Ukraine. Now Russia fly.
Stand up.
Finally, Liverpool. They have broken a hood. Ojukoko, Toya. They don't break up because they have lost many finals at Wembley.
For the champions, stand up. For the champions, stand up.
We all know that Wembley is not a home, so that was why they had to break that hood yesterday night. Liverpool won their ninth time FA Carabao Cup winners. Now they have won 48 major trophies, and Man U is the closest with 45. Liverpool fan
to pick myself back up.
Now this is Liverpool's 41st Wembley appearance. They have won 19, and they have lost 15. Wembley is not their home. They have lost each of their last 2 visits to Man City and Arsenal on penalties in the 2019 and 2020 Community Shield respectively. The Reds have only won one of their last 7 visits to the National League in 2018, where Gini Wijnaldum and Roberto Firmino scored the only goal. Liverpool have not kept any clean sheets in the last dozen visits to Wembley since 1992 FA Cup final victory over Sunderland. 1992. A lot of people are not born then. In fact, don't ask me if I was born like I did. I don't know. Are you born then, Emmanuel?
I don't know.
So, what do you have to say about this win?
Yeah. I have a lot of things to say. I give kudos to Luis Diaz. He gave a lot of troubles to Chaluba on the left hand side, running the ball to him, playing, and also Matip. He scored the only goal that was ruled out for offside.
Yes.
Well, me looking at the build up of the box slowly, Van Dijk was the one offside. Mane came in right from the back to head the ball out to Matip, but now they are saying that Van Dijk was part
offside.
of the, but he did not even go with the ball. It was just like as the ball came in, he didn't go after the ball at all. Then Matip scored and the goal was ruled out. Kai Havertz also scored and was also ruled out for offside. So I would say that both teams they gave their best. They tried. People were saying assuming we had Firmino in the team, there would have been goals where Origi came in and I was like the super sub is here. So obviously the play. It was a very nice, very good final to watch. Wow,
it was a very good final to watch indeed. Very, very good final to watch. I saw Baba when I entered the view resort last night. Baba was jumping up and down. Baba was a Chelsea fan and I told him clearly, Baba, Chelsea is not going to win this match. I told him clearly without missing words. I said, Baba, you see Chelsea.
It was the word against Chelsea.
Yes, it was. People are not saying we know that Liverpool are not good at Wembley. Yes, we know that, but I think records are meant to be broken.
Yes,
and Liverpool, they broke that hood.
As he used to say, Ojukoko,
Toya. Liverpool broke it yesterday. Congratulations to all Liverpool fans. Congratulations to all Copites. See Kehinde. Kehinde, they were. Kehinde, are you a Copite? Congratulations to all Liverpool fans and all Liverpool players. Congratulations to their German tactician Jurgen Klopp. Now from me to you, this is where we end it. This is where we draw the curtains closed. Till we meet again on Friday by 2 p.m. Let's talk about interesting football analysis and other sports related topics here at Ultimate. Emmanuel, do you have anything to tell our fans?
I just kudos. I just want to say kudos to you guys for tuning in and listening to us. We are actually going to be here giving you back to back sports on Sport 360.
All right, thank you for joining me. For me to you, it is peace, love, Arrivederci.
I have vision, though I believe. I know I can count on me. So stand up for the champions, stand up. Stand up for the champions, stand up.